Hey everybody, welcome to Gremlins Don't Want Hummus. That was submitted by at Chrissy T. T-E-A. November's giveaway is going to be, you all right with this?
Sure.
We're going to fly Gabe to you, anywhere in the continental U.S. You might get a trip to Alaska or Hawaii. Where Gabe will do a personal magic show for you and your friends. Just a few magic tricks, in a casual setting. Can't be like somewhere where it's windy. Become a 420 Club member this month to be eligible to win that prize. Gabe, coming to you. I love that. Sign up at patreon.com/gettingdug. October's giveaway is a Loot Crate box signed by me and including lots of fun stuff, including what I think is a Transformers, nice Transformers bag. So somebody's going to win this Loot Crate DX right now because Gabe's going to come in with a bunch of names. Look at all these 420 Club members. Thank you to everyone for being a part of it. I want to mix this up real good. This is not rigged. This election is real. And the winner is Michael Montiel. M-O-N-T-I-E-L. Michael Montiel, you're our winner. Yeah, applaud for Michael. And don't forget that you can get $3 off any new Loot Crate subscription by going to lootcrate.com/getdug and use the promo code GetDug. And I'll be at the Irvine Improv in Irvine, California on December 27th. I'm plugging that one early because that's going to be a fun holiday stand-up show. And you can go to douglovesmovies.com for all my road dates. Enjoy the show. Hey everybody, it's 19 minutes after the hour, which means it's 4:20 somewhere in a few seconds.
420 somewhere.
So I'm telling my guests to just start smoking something. What's loaded up here for us? This one's got kind of a fun texture. Tiffany Haddish.
Okay.
You've got the mini Gandalf right there.
I like that.
Ahmed Bharoocha?
Yeah.
Is that, I pronounced it right?
That's exactly
First
right.
try?
Yeah.
And Kassem G?
Yeah.
Kassem G.
It's G.
Oh,
We'll get there.
G.
Maybe the next
This is your 18th time on the show.
I don't know either.
And I
It's
still
a
don't
while.
have it down.
That's okay. Thanks for having me. Good
But
to be
they're all
back.
here and they're all smoking, as
He
will
know
I.
my name, that part.
Right?
Haddish.
Oh, how do people say your name wrong?
And people say it
Do they
wrong.
say Haddish?
They be like, Haddish?
Yeah.
Haddish?
I like that.
That's probably more like over the phone. I don't think they'd
Haddish?
be like that to your face, would they?
No, it was mostly over the phone. And when I used to run track and field,
Oh.
yeah, they used to be like, and Tiffany Haddish in lane 2.
That makes me feel like I'm at home. That's nice.
Wait, what is the G short for that you changed it?
I didn't change it.
I mean, you shortened it.
Garaiba. I had to figure it out.
But that one doesn't
Garaiba.
sound tough,
What
but
is that?
spelled out is
It's
probably
Jordanian.
Jordanian.
tough.
Yeah.
Garaiba.
So that's
You're
when
from
I hear
Jordan.
Haddish, I want to say.
I say Haddish.
I
My
want to say
daddy.
Haddish.
Haddish. That's how my daddy said.
Yeah. Oh, is he a
Where's your
Muslim?
dad from?
No, he's from Ethiopia. Eritrea, actually.
How does your dad say Bharoocha?
Shit, if I know. I never heard him say it before.
All right.
I don't even know what a Barucha is.
Well, you're sitting next to
Neither
one.
do we. We don't actually know.
Oh, that's his name. I thought it was a sex toy. Maybe.
Oh, wow.
Get that Bharoocha out of your kucha. It's past 4:20 now in places like Denver, Colorado, Salt Lake City, Utah, Edmonton, Canada. So hello to all of those folks. Belize.
Belize is dope.
People are watching us in Belize. And it's 4:20 in the morning in like Bangladesh and part of Russia. Russia's big like us, lots of time zones.
My dad lived in Bangladesh.
For reals?
Yeah.
What's a weed situation like there? Is it severely illegal?
Probably, yeah. I don't know. I don't think he smokes. So I don't think he ever tried.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of drugs there.
I'm pretty sure your daddy did drugs.
Oh.
Whoa.
Did you know my
Character
daddy?
assassination.
I'm just saying.
No, I mean, I'm sure at some point.
I'm just saying, and we go by how old you are, and then we go by how old your daddy is and what era he was growing up in. And in Bangladesh, where there was probably like, it was probably turn up
Probably
time.
some
You know
sweet
what I'm
hash
saying?
over
He
there.
definitely, and that's like where they grow the good shit over there. I'm just saying, your daddy done smoke some.
Doesn't I think it probably grows wild there.
Yeah, probably
believe.
from there.
Yeah.
Probably put it on his okra and stuff, you know?
He does like okra.
No, my dad loves okra.
Yeah, I love okra.
No,
No, my dad, I love okra.
No, I cook the best okra. If you want some good
Okay, I
okra,
believe
y'all
that.
should come to my
Let's
house.
wrap this up. We're going to Tiffany's for okra.
I love it.
You know, okra has a lot of healing properties,
Oh, I bet.
just like weed. It helps with diabetes. Helps with skin issues. If you got bad acne, you smoke
right.
a little weed and then you eat a raw okra.
I'll
Boom.
say it right here. I'll take my glasses off for sincerity's sake. Everybody vote to legalize okra.
It's been too long.
Yeah. The sativa we're smoking on today is Organic Strawberry OG, and the indica is called Soul Assassin.
Which one is that one?
That's in the smaller bag. You
Did I
need a
get
little
some?
less Soul Assassin in your life than the Organic Strawberry.
Where do I pour this
sound
out
like
at?
gamer.
Just right
Well,
on
we
the
got a
table?
poke bowl right here.
Oh,
We'll open up this magical thing. This little clamshell beauty. And just go
that's
like this right
nice.
on there. Bing, 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 bing.
Oh, wow.
It cleans it all out.
That's
Bottom's all
dope.
rubber.
Yeah.
Go to pokeball.com and get something off your order if you drop my name.
I need one of those. That's dope.
Yeah, and then
but
you
I
can
don't.
just load up. You want some indica?
I'll try that.
You want to try the
I
Soul
wanna-
Assassin?
Yeah, you know, usually.
Now, you can't blame me for murdering your soul.
Well, first off, my soul have to be alive.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting
Might be dead a little
perspective.
bit. It might be dead a little bit already.
Did you have a good Halloween?
I mean, it was cool.
You big candy eater?
No, not a big. I had some grapes and stuff.
oh, you like grapes?
I saw you got a surplus of grapes.
Yeah.
Is this one house that you trick-or-treated? Is this all
Fucking-
about grapes?
Fucking love fruit, man.
You just walked in with a bunch of grapes.
Yeah, that's how I get down.
Wait,
buddy.
but you ate those specifically
Wait, we
on
don't have
Halloween,
grapes?
or you just eat grapes normally?
I ate grapes on Halloween because that's a good luck thing. I don't know if you know that.
Really?
But you're supposed
not
to
know
eat.
But you have to swallow them whole.
You have to eat grapes with seeds in them on Halloween day so that the boogeyman don't eat you alive.
Who told you that?
And now you're just finishing the grapes because you're not a person who wastes things.
But now I'm
you bought
eating-
too many grapes to get rid of all the demons.
No, I ate grapes with seeds in them yesterday. Today I'm eating seedless grapes to help flush out the seeds that's inside of them.
What do you eat tomorrow
Hence the
to flush
expression
out the
demon
regular
seed.
grapes?
I get it. It's all
raisin?
coming together.
You eat raisins tomorrow?
Raisins.
Tomorrow I'll eat raisins.
To get rid of those shriveled demons.
Wait, but where did you
The
find this
older,
information?
wrinkly demons.
Is this like passed down through your family, or like do you have like a weird?
Is this a
website you
Haddish
go-
tradition?
No.
No.
No. Oh, okay.
Are you not from Louisiana?
No, I'm from South Central Los Angeles,
Oh,
baby.
all right.
Where you
I
from?
drove through there once.
Where you from?
I'm from, you know where Newbury Park is, Thousand Oaks? That's
Yes.
the opposite
Yes.
of South Central LA.
I know, totally. It's like awesome over there.
Yeah.
Speaking
like
of
I'm being
awesome
at
things,
high
you're
school.
an awesome actress because I've seen you in a few things.
You been
and you
watching
don't
me?
act anything like you do in real life. You are a completely different person. Like this person right here, and I cannot picture you in a cop uniform, but in the actual motion picture, you pull it off.
Well, you know, I know a lot of police. Smoke weed as long as I have, you gonna meet some police, man.
Ahmed is a very funny comedian who has been. This is his first time on the show.
Yeah,
you're the
thank
newbie
you.
today.
Yes, thank you for having me.
So we have to do your high history a little bit.
Okay.
We have to ask you the question.
Yeah.
You know, how did you get into it? What was your first time
I didn't
smoking weed?
I didn't smoke or drink till I was like 25.
Nice.
So that was weird.
Alcohol or weed?
Yeah.
And you discover them both at the same time?
Around the same time, and I thought I would like weed more at first, but at first it like freaked me out. So then I would drink more.
Sure.
And then one day I just switched and I was like, oh, that's way better.
So you don't drink at all?
I drink, but like I prefer
weed's
pot.
the thing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's more
Did you
relaxing.
know that alcohol can give you whiskey dick?
I did know that.
Yeah.
And that's part of it. Why?
That's why weed is better.
And I'm known for
That
my
one,
weed.
that one I have heard. I feel like
just
I
want
have
you-
read the same
I
one
just
that
want you to
read.
know that for future reference.
Have you ever come across that?
Yes.
Yeah, whiskey dick is it's never good to hear that. It's never good words from you or someone else.
I feel like if you're drinking, you at least get to the point where you'll find out somebody has whiskey dick. You know, but if you're high, no one's they'll just fall asleep and watch Netflix. And
Yeah, they get sleepy dick.
Yeah, you just sleep.
That still doesn't sound so
Do you
great.
get horny if you smoke?
Depends on who's around.
Okay.
But most of the time.
Like,
Now, no.
if we were there.
If I was at home alone watching like Luke Cage, I'd be horny as hell.
We all would.
Luke Cage. Yeah.
I could come feed you grapes while you watch Luke Cage.
Will you have a shirt on?
Yeah, you want me with a shirt on.
Yeah.
Unless you're into rib cages.
I am. I like rib cages.
Yeah, it's a nice spaced
You got
rib.
abs though?
No.
You don't have no abs?
No, I'm on a show that where we get high. You know, I'm not physical in any way.
So you don't have no
I mean-
abs? I mean, if you got rib cage showing, there should be some abdominals showing.
No.
just
Just
have, like, rib
ribs
cage
and like
and just,
a
like,
little
flabby
belly
belly.
with hair in the
You
middle.
must do some activity. You could be totally fat. If,
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
Really?
I just play games like Rocket League video games. That's hand-eye coordination.
That's how you stay your ribs.
And I think in the future we're not going to need to be physical, you know, at all.
Yeah, I
I
can't
don't
wait.
even leave the house for groceries anymore. And why do you think aliens are so small and skinny? They don't need strength. Their brains grew.
Right, they're just smart enough to have their brains do everything.
Exactly. So that's what I'm shooting for.
You haven't been on YouTube at all.
Not recently. Yeah.
Because depending on who get in office, there's gonna be some shit happening around here. We gonna be running. I mean, oh well, I might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might.
What? Was that so? You want?
That was a
Something about-
political.
Do you think no
What
joke.
matter
happened on
who
YouTube?
wins, no matter who wins, there's gonna be problems? You think?
There's always
Oh,
gonna
it
be
was a
problems.
political conversation.
I don't think there'll be violence if Trump wins. I think it'll just be weird.
It's
Just
gonna
be
be
weird.
violence.
They're just
Very
gonna-
weird.
It's gonna be violence, man.
Just like, what's Obama gonna do on the way out with Trump waiting in the wings?
Yeah, I hope
He
it
might
soils
pass
the
something to make
chair.
it illegal to be Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I hope he like fucked some shit up in the White House.
Trump.
You know how
Yeah.
we do in the White
Obama?
House?
To like break something.
Like, just-
Donald walks in, shit's broken everywhere. Oh, sorry, Malia had a fit.
Sweet Barack Obama.
the dogs just shit
That
on
was
the
good,
counter.
actually. I was surprised at how good it was.
Because I just did not look back. I just tried it.
That was good.
If I wanted to do it again, I probably couldn't
Yeah,
do
that was
it.
great.
That was hilarious.
Listen. So, when Malia doesn't get her way,
Write the lipstick on it.
she starts to write. So the state of pot is still Washington, D.C. Every week in, week out, we do this show, and per capita, the most people watching are in Washington, D.C.
Hey, cool.
Yeah, and then the rest of, and then a bunch
they
of
putting
states
us on
that have
some kind of
legalized
list?
marijuana,
Yeah.
and Vermont.
Are they putting us on some kind of list or something?
I don't think so. I mean, that's
Well,
been
too
an
late.
argument a lot of people have had, but fortunately, it might even be one of the pot topics today.
Topic.
If all these states that are having, people vote on next Tuesday for marijuana issues, there's 9 of them total. If all of them actually pass, or even half of them, the feds have to really stop and go, stop and really look at just going ahead and legalizing it.
Would they
nationally.
do that?
Which save a lot of people a lot of time and money if they just did that. And I know.
I feel like they should have done that already. I
know
mean,
how
with the
many-
way things are going. But
Yeah, no, absolutely, but they haven't done it already because everybody's politically frightened. Everyone would be super against the legalization of marijuana if Barack Obama said he was into it.
Yeah.
Then it would get ugly. Like right now, nobody cares. Nobody's like mad at marijuana. There's a few groups out there, like probably alcohol companies, but which also makes no sense because drinking and smoking
go hand in hand.
Plenty of people do both. It's not like suddenly no one's drinking anymore. They're just getting high, calling it a day.
Right.
It'd be tobacco companies that would get mad, but
Tobacco
think about,
too, yeah.
And the prison system would be very upset because they would have to release so many people.
Yeah, they'd save. The taxpayer would save a lot of money, but then there'd be empty prisons. So so that's another.
And then we have
that's another
then we have to
problem.
create more jobs. Now we got people that went to jail just for smoking weed out in the streets that know how to be criminals because they was with real criminals.
That's the truth.
Right, they get an education in prison. It's better than college.
Right, on how to do
you
crime.
don't owe anything afterwards.
No, that
Prison should be like, that's $40,000 for those 4 years of learning we gave you.
That
But
black
they
guy,
learn them how to do crime though.
who's the guy in the night of?
I wouldn't say it that way, but yes.
The night of, the guy, the Nas show, the night of.
Naz Ahmed.
The black guy in that jail is the smartest black I've ever seen in shows.
Oh yeah, he's great.
He's prison smart. He learned everything the hard way. And now he's teaching young Nas how to survive.
Yeah, he
inside
was
the
really
concrete
gracious with his
jungle.
teaching.
That part.
Kind.
Yeah.
I was just adding on to how, black guys are smart.
All people are kind of smart,
Yeah.
and some are dumb.
On first glance, this might look more like a coffee drinking show. All the mugs in the air. But we're already up to our first break. We'll see you guys in a few minutes.
I was sitting there like freaked out, and the writer, Seth Meyers running, came with the script, hands it to me, slams it, and I'm like shaking, and there's no video. Oh, it's awful. And Jenna's like, there's no video. Just I point to you, just start talking. So she points to me, and I read the thing again. I trip over a couple words. It's a long thing. It was like 3 pages, and I trip over some. I'm doing it, and I finish. And I sit down, and Pardo was in the booth with me the whole time, and I sat on his lap, and he goes, "Hey, get off of me!" Don, I'm sorry. And then he went, "It's Saturday Night Live." I was like, Don, you were there the whole time. Like the whole time I was shitting my pants, like, oh fuck. Don was just sitting there like an old elevator attendant, like, waiting to do his thing and then get back on a plane to Florida.
People think I don't like China. I love China. I sold an apartment for $55 million to a Chinese gentleman.
He's got foreign policy. He's got experience on TV. He's got towers made of gold. His thoughts on Mexican shore are bold. They're rapists. Everything is gonna be classy in 2016 through 2024. The only one is Trump. Yeah, Trumpy Trump, Trumpity Trump. Yeah, the man for the job is Trump. And he's saving the world, and he's making the bucks. And he's gonna be the president, and certainly I trust him to be a leader of the free world.
Hey, we're back with Tiffany and Ahmed and Kassem, and I want to talk about all of the places where people can vote next Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
When's our next show? Do we have a next show lined up? Because we might not be on again before it's time to get out there and vote.
Wow.
And
This is important.
right?
We're on an important episode.
I mean, if you're in one of these 9 states and you like weed and you don't know about this yet, I would be kind of shocked, but never hurts to have positive reinforcement.
Right, tell them.
Yeah, Arizona. I was tweeting with some people about it today. Vote yes on Prop 2. These are all vote yes, by the way. Let's just say that right now. There's none where it's confusing, like you got to vote no if you mean yes. They're all yeses. So you want to vote for Prop 205 for recreational marijuana in Arizona. California is Prop 64 for recreational marijuana. Maine is the Maine marijuana legislation measure, so that's going to be easy to find. Also known as Question 1. That's recreational. Massachusetts is question 4 for recreational, and Nevada is question 2 for recreational. So that's 5 states might, as of next week, be places where you could smoke weed
Like
legally.
Colorado style.
In addition to Colorado, Washington, Oregon, Alaska, and D.C.
That's great.
That is
How many states
great.
is
So
that?
that's such a good chunk that really is going to push forward just the idea of legalizing it federally, or certainly stop this idea that federally it's completely illegal still.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's very weird. And Arkansas is the Medical Cannabis Act for medical, and Florida has the same deal, Amendment 2, North Dakota Measure 5, and Montana Initiative 182. But I love Arkansas. I think Arkansas, it may have just recently fallen off of the ballot or something. I heard some weirdness with that. So
I feel like them
still
and
go
Florida.
vote anyway, Arkansas.
I don't know about Florida. I don't even know about Arizona. Is Arizona for sure yes?
Well, it's already medical there. So if that passed, I can't imagine it also flipping.
I guess it's their stance on immigration.
Florida's just
that
going for
confuses me.
medical. They tried medical before, got like 55% of the vote, maybe even 56, and they needed a supermajority in Florida, so it needed to be 60%. But it passed in the same year. It passed in Oregon and Washington and D.C. with a smaller percentage, more around 50-52. And those places it passed. I've told that story on the show about 80 times.
I love it every time.
Every time Kassem is
Every
on,
time.
that story comes out. He just drags it out of me.
Yeah, that's
It
the
would
one
be
thing I
so
come for.
good. It would be so good for the economy if people pass it, because then like less people will smoke cigarettes, so then more people will be like healthier. Then there'll be more money to be made because there'll be like more harvesting of weed, so people can be farmers and have an income. And when they release all them inmates, they can help grow the weed because they probably learned how to do it while they was in jail.
And there's so many like
good thing to
places
teach
where
in
people are
jail.
smoking and it's fine. Like, so I feel like after that, why don't they just be like, yeah, that seems to be fine.
What about the children?
Some of these kids got ADD. They need
What
the
if
weed.
a child gets a hold of a marijuana cookie?
He's gonna go to sleep.
Right? It's going to be
Gonna
the
go to
new. What do they
sleep.
put in the kids' bottle now? A little scotch?
Little Benadryl, little bit of Benadryl in the bottle, a little NyQuil.
Oh, no.
Put some NyQuil in that bottle. That baby be
Don't
sleep
do
so
any of
good.
these things to your baby. Don't do that to your baby.
But just put a little bit,
Speaking of jobs, Tiffany, Colorado created more than 18,000 new full-time jobs in the legal marijuana industry and generated $2.4 billion in economic activity in 2015.
What I tell you, man?
You just said it.
I'm saying.
You said it, and then I found some numbers
Look,
that back
it
you
came
up.
to me through the heavens, through the top of my brain. That came to me, and I said it, and then you read it. That's amazing,
That's
dog.
synchronicity.
I'm
That
a
was straight up
unicorn. Fuck.
I like how you like said it earlier, but now you're like, wait, I was right. Now you're so happy that you're right.
Yeah, let's try again. Hold this up to your forehead. What do you think is going on in Australia right now?
Oh my
I'll
God.
give you a hint. It's weed related.
Okay. Well, if I had to think about what's going on in Australia right now with weed, I would say that they probably have found cures for cancer with it, and that they using the stems of the weed plants to make belts and hats. And they figured out a way to turn.
You're super close. He's super close.
Wow, really?
Yeah, well, because
That's crazy.
Australia passed the Narcotic Drugs Amendment Act, which legalizes the licensing of cannabis cultivation and the production of cannabis and cannabis resins for medicinal and scientific purposes.
Science.
And what do they do in science? They wear belts and hats.
They make things.
They make things from science.
They probably gonna make plastic out of it or something.
They're just going to figure out, let's start figuring it out. It's like somebody should do a cover of the song War and change it to Weed. What is it good for?
That
but then
part.
don't say absolutely nothing. That would be terrible.
You are.
But you know,
I
what's
picked
this?
the wrong song to parody.
Yeah. That's a terrible second part of that.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. We'll stop it before.
You know that Tom Ford?
Say it again.
Tom Ford, you know, the man that made the cars, he used to put hemp inside.
Jerry? Wait.
No, his name is Model T Ford.
Yo, Model T Ford. You know who I'm talking about, the dude that made the cars.
Henry Ford.
Henry Ford.
Henry Ford.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom Ford is the dude that make the cologne and
Yeah,
the shoes
right.
and the dresses.
Yeah.
I want to meet Tom.
Okay.
Anyway, so Henry
Yeah,
Ford.
you
let that
Henry
happen?
Ford, she does not want to meet you. You dead
No
son
chance.
of a bitch.
No chance.
They used
That's
to
his
make,
loss, babe.
They used to make like the bumpers and stuff in some part of the car out of hemp. You know, and weed is hemp together.
Yeah.
That part.
George Washington's teeth, it's all, everything's got hemp in it.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I've been drinking hemp milk.
Hemp milk?
How does that work out for you?
It's good. It's really good.
is
Delicious.
hemp
It's delicious and good.
What is it? Is it like,
It's from hemp seeds.
and they just blend it and it's milk?
It's blended hemp rope. With ice cubes.
Does it have some actual milk in it?
It's from the
Or
seed.
cheese or something?
No, the milk. The milk of the seed. Like almond milk is the milk of an almond seed.
But yeah, so it's milky.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's milk, man.
Okay.
Almonds
But
are the
it's-
driest
It's
thing
milk,
you could
man.
ever put in your
But you
mouth.
soak it in water.
Yeah, you do. I know how to make almond
okay.
milk.
It's
Just
just
like
so
how you
stupid.
make
That's like somebody
chickpeas.
saying, like, here's, tabletop milk. What you do is you take the tabletop and you put it in your bathtub for a night. And then you get milk
You
out of it.
blend it.
You juice the table. Juice.
Oh, guess what, you guys? This topic is crazy. This is a crazy pod topic.
Hot topic.
Tabletop.
Science laboratories that test marijuana in Oregon. I like that, science laboratories.
Yeah.
They say that the state's recreational cannabis supply undergoes more testing and is safer than any food product people buy. That's the headline. Weed, safer than food.
It is. It's not chemically processed.
Weed, better than air.
They're going hard, but I like it. I can get into it.
Weed replaces sleep.
Healthiest thing online. Healthier than kale.
Oh man, that's crazy. So,
I like that.
all right, you're gonna like this too.
You know,
We're
you
tearing through the pot topics today. You guys are great
Hot
guests.
topic.
Pretty high.
No, I know. That's what I mean.
I'm so high that I was like, oh, are we supposed to take longer?
No, it's hard. It's usually hard. Usually when it's a bunch of comedians and they all get high, it's hard to get through pot topics.
Yeah.
Hot topic.
We get off track a lot.
We just breezed right through
There's a lot
it.
of jokes
Well,
in there.
we're doing good. I'm just saying. I think it's a good pace. I think people like a fast-paced weed
They
show.
want to hear
This shit is probably slow as hell.
Right now, people are going, fucking hit that fruit stripe already.
I got way
So here we
higher
go.
than I thought I would with this guy.
Cool. Is that plastic or rubber? What the fuck
Looks
is
like
it?
It's
clay.
rubber. It's kind of trippy,
yeah.
the material it's made out of, but you give it a shot.
If you dropped it,
should
it wouldn't
bowl.
break.
Oh, was I
I'm
not
still blowing
supposed
it out.
to?
No, I
thought
love
you
it.
was passing.
I love
mean,
it.
Puff, puff, pass.
I was
if I
more or less
can.
giving you a feel for it
I'm gonna.
and saying try it if you like.
That's got quite a mouth hole on it, and it's rubber.
It feels like a
feels
dildo.
This is good. You know
Feels
how many
like-
Is that your
bongs
go-to thing that you
don't
smoke out of?
feel like dildos? Like, I'm tired of my bong not feeling like a dildo.
Yeah. I don't know.
Feels like
No, they're just safe, you know? You can knock them over.
I'll try it.
Not
I
like a
guess.
dildo.
I feel like
Like, that's why dildos aren't made of
Jennifer
glass.
Connelly. I'm being forced
Oh,
to do
you fucking
this.
step on
This
one in
feels
the
gross.
bedroom?
Oh my gosh.
Is there water in there?
We put water in it, right?
Dadgummit.
It hit all right for me. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a little carb in the back. There's a little hole.
Oh, I
It's
see.
like a little mystery carb that I always forget to hit until I start hitting it and it's not working.
There you go. And
Wait,
then
is
pull
that-
it out.
Yeah, you could do that.
No, I don't like it. No, I like the fact that it won't break. That's
Right.
ingenious. It just feels like you're putting your mouth on a rubber anus. It really does.
Well, here also the other perk of this thing, if
they
you
take it out?
like perks of things,
You could put your dick in
is
it.
it comes with.
Yeah, it looks
It comes
like
with a piece. I lost the. We don't have the piece that it came with, but here it is.
It does look like
Fucking
a sleeve
A.
to a fleshlight.
It comes with a piece that closes that up like that. So you got a little,
wow.
you got a little some remaining half a bowl you want to save, or maybe it's just kind of ashy and you don't have a chance to clean it out. Just cover that shit up. Boom.
Nice.
I would love to have it as like a travel bong.
I got to have Todd
Grips to the
Glass back
table,
on and do
too?
an infomercial for
Oh, a
all the
suction
things.
cup.
Oh my God, that's the other thing is it suction cups to the fucking table.
Oh, wow.
So
Now you
it
can
really
just-
can't fall over.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus. Get a suction
Get a
cup
suction
for the
cup for all of
Lebowski.
these.
Lebowski needs a
We
suction
need the little
cup.
ones.
Have you seen these guys?
Oh, man.
Oh, check it out. You can have one for each hand.
And
Just
then
tell me what
I'll
you
just
think
be
of
over
them.
here when you're done with this.
Do you smoke out of
Tell
them?
me a little bit about them. No, they're lighters. They're broken. But how do they feel to you?
They're heavy.
Oh, here we go. You did it. You did it right away.
Yeah, nice job.
You really got to it. Saved a lot of people a lot of grief and despair.
Never get used to. I never.
Wait, how does this work?
Well, when he's not broken,
No, you're ruining it now.
these guys are more fucked up than the apes in the movie Congo. Are there gorillas?
Amy, mother.
That
The
was
gorillas.
incorrect. Yes, I apologize. But yeah, it's supposed to make a lighter go off out of the top of his head, which is also not great.
Yeah.
To have something that looks like a child's toy, and you just
It looks like a Curious George.
Yeah,
like,
it looks exactly
1960s.
like a
twist his
child.
arm, and then suddenly there's a hot flame coming out of the top of his head.
I bet you. Never mind.
It's not
You
even, like,
shut up.
clicking.
I just had a conspiracy.
I'm gonna get
theory.
Clyde one of these for Christmas. Right. That's his 18-year-old.
18-year-old. Yeah, it's grown up fast.
Are we smoking enough? Is
Yeah,
everybody
no,
good?
let's keep smoking.
I'm pretty high.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I stopped.
I'm gonna get another pot topic in.
Hot topic.
I put together this show where everybody just gets high and you just want to relax, and there's all these fucking noises all the time. It is so counterintuitive.
I'm relaxed.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
In a study published online in the journal Substance Use and Misuse, which sounds like one of the most awesome journals ever, Columbia University in New York surveyed marijuana habits of a national sampling of 1,300 adolescents between the years 2013 and 2015. And they assessed whether respondents from states with legal cannabis policies were more likely to acknowledge having consumed cannabis compared to those residing in jurisdictions where it's illegal. Like, do you lie about it in places where it's illegal and say you don't smoke? I think a lot of people do.
Yeah. Of course.
I thought there'd be some numbers at the end of this. I was gonna bust out a quiz and have you all guess. But it just says the studies failed to show a relationship between adolescents' use of marijuana and laws regarding marijuana use. Because it's like, people like to say, oh, it's the thrill of doing something illegal. No, it's the fucking thrill of getting high.
Yeah.
That somebody would say that if they've never tried it.
Yeah,
oh,
like,
the
ooh.
thrill must be that it's illegal.
I'm stealing cable.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many illegal things you can do that are so much more thrilling.
That part.
You know what I mean? Like, it's more exciting to run out on a check than it is to, smoke a joint.
Come on.
What?
The working men and women of the service industry.
It's,
Oh, I was just joking.
Me too. Gotcha.
Oh, so you do it.
What?
You run out on checks.
No, I think it's.
I leave a big tip when I do it.
I think it's.
Let's just get up and walk.
I think it's
I don't
really
feel
rude.
guilty about it because I leave a really good tip. I leave 20% of what I didn't pay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so 0 of zeros. Great.
I slip it to the waitress the last time they come around.
What, in her
I say,
apron?
I like to pre-tip.
Where do you put it? Inside of her bra?
No, that would be... I'd get all sorts
You'd be
of
one of
trouble.
those guys?
I
Say,
can't
come
do
here,
that.
sweetheart.
I
and
can't
just-
do that.
You fold it up into a nice little stuff it
I
right
just
in
hand
there.
it to her. I wouldn't even want to try to get a handshake or a hug out of it. I would just hand it to her. But you know, maybe I'd have to carry around some envelopes. But
Yeah.
but it would be 20%, and I'd run out of there, and I just count on them to not, you know, not turn me in.
Yeah.
Because also I'm doing this from the point of view of where she could possibly say, oh, it's that guy that smokes pot.
Yeah, he
You know what I
forgot.
mean? She could ID me.
Oh, yeah, that too. You can't. You just like blame it away on you smoking pot all the time.
Huh?
You give her the pre-tip, and then if you go back to that restaurant, she'll be like, hey,
Yeah, I'm
you didn't
the
pay
guy
your
that
bill
gets
last time. You're
high
like,
all the time.
Hey, what are you talking about?
If I skip out on a check, I'm pretty good about not going back to that place.
You just
right, Norms on La Cienega?
Oh, Norms deserves it.
I skipped out on a check
Sucks.
accidentally with a buddy of mine, and we were driving home.
Here we go.
And we drove far enough home that we said, let's just eat there again tomorrow and just say that we forgot to pay the second we walk in.
And you were gonna.
Let's just turn ourselves in.
Yeah.
did you do it?
We did it, yeah, and it worked out fine.
You paid the second
Maybe it
time,
was
or you
different
didn't?
people working that day, so we didn't say anything. No,
You didn't pay twice.
we made sure to settle it.
If you are a waitress that's been stiffed by Doug Benson, feel
He's sorry.
free to.
Or we never ate there again. It doesn't exist anymore, so I might have gotten away with that one.
It probably doesn't exist
Could the
anymore 'cause
former
people
owners
walked
say,
out.
hey, that was part of our...
They're still
That's
on
when we
the
went
hunt
out of
for you.
business. Because
How
that
much
kid
stolen food have
told
you
all of
eaten?
his friends it was an easy place to
10 years ago,
dine
they're
and
still-
dash.
It was him.
When I was a
waffle
kid, a lot of
fries.
nerdy kids like me were into D&D, you know.
Yeah, I was.
You were?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, yeah?
Nice.
Yeah,
DM?
I was into Dine and Dash.
Oh man.
I was into that.
You were into both.
Not Dungeons and Dragons. I don't even know what that. Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, I played that.
Do you?
Yeah, that's fun.
Got him.
Hey, we used to be playing nutrition. Dungeons and Dragons. You go to the science teacher room, and then it'd be like about 6 white boys all looking lonely, looking like they need a friend. We be in there playing Dungeons and Dragons. I be trying to smile and stuff like, yeah, I'm gonna make him my husband.
Just not yet. Not for
Nah,
20 years.
I kept fucking up though. But again, I kept talking shit. They couldn't handle it.
Well, it's all
Hashtag
right.
HeavyMonkey. We'll be right back.
This all started because a group of friends gave me far too much confidence. So
That's amazing. They were just like saying like, you're the best, you're so hilarious, you're funny.
I lived with like 7 other girls my junior year in a house called Tequila Mockingbird, because you name all the houses at Miami
After
University.
booze, duh.
And I would just like, I'd come home and then I'd stand in the living room and essentially like regale them with my day, and they'd be like, there's no way. And so they're like, you should do stand-ups. Like, just enough people told me that. By the time senior year rolled around, I was like, you know what? I'll crash this open mic at this bar called Balcony. And 50 of my closest friends came out and just made me think that I was way better at stand-up comedy than I was.
This is the best. That's a great
So
start,
many people are
though.
like, stand-up's hard. First couple times you're gonna bomb. I'm like, I
killed.
a star. Yeah, it wasn't until my first paid gig that I was like, oh, wow, this is reality, huh? I feel bad taking your money.
Getting dug with high, with all my friends. Getting dug with high, and it will never end. Getting dug with high, with all my friends. Getting dug with high, and it will never end.
That was our, we got played back in by Steven Peters is the name of that guy. You can find him on social media at Steven_Peters. Steven with a V. The reviews are in. Kassem called it hot.
Super fresh jam.
Super fresh jam.
I liked it.
Tiffany said, I think, awesome, maybe?
I think it's pretty interesting.
Interesting. Pretty interesting.
I guess she got 2 out of the 3.
Pretty interesting.
I think
It's
she
the
said she
kind
could
of-
make a song. That's what
That was the rock show last
your
night. Was it
review.
fun? It was pretty interesting.
I think
It
your
was
review.
somewhat captivating.
No, I'm like, if he can make a song, I can make a song.
Well, that's what you were saying while he was singing his song. You said, hey, can I make a song?
It was so bad,
That was
it
your
made you want to make one
And
just because you know it'll be better?
you make a song, we're playing it. It just has to be like 15 seconds coming back in from commercial, and it has to be something about the show. Maybe just could just be the title.
Uh-huh.
Can
just
you
a
actually
fast
make a
little
song?
thing.
Dug with high, getting dug with high,
Something like that.
getting dug with high.
On UPN, Tuesdays at 10.
All right, now see if we play that, there's all that talking through it. So we gotta get it clean.
Oh, we gotta get it clean.
So don't forget. Oh, she's got another one already.
Getting dug with high, getting dug with high. Yep, not just need like
Tiffany
I like it.
performing at Magoobies.
Yeah, Magoobies.
Love that name. One of my favorite names. Baltimore, November 10th through 12th. Say hello to Avon Barksdale for me.
Nice. Is that,
Who is that?
It's a guy from The Wire. The Carmichael Show, season 3 in 2017.
Yeah.
How chill is that guy, Drug Carmichael? Is he the best?
I bet he's so chill.
He's so dope.
Damn
He's
it.
so
I'm
chill.
so jealous of the fun you guys must have.
We have such a good time.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I figured.
I'd love to eat okra with him.
You get to work with Dave Allen Greer too. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad.
I did Tiffany's guest plugs and then just shifted to the next card. Like, these guys don't matter. This is Tiffany's world.
I like that.
Yeah, I'll do
okay
yours.
with that.
Here, I'll do yours as payback after you watch a magic trick.
Ooh.
Guess what? It's not just
Okay.
going to be me.
Hey guys.
Hey, Gabe.
How's it going?
Great.
Great to see
Help
you.
me? Do you mind?
Yeah, fine. I'm
Pick
here.
a card, any card.
Okay, you want me to pick a card?
Yeah.
Any card? Okay, this one.
Okay, memorize it. Show it to these guys. Show it to that camera right there.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay, place it back right here.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna cut it back into the deck. You guys are wearing the same thing.
Are we really?
Is this the same color?
Oh, nice. We have the same color palette.
That was my trick. All right, a couple cut. I'll give it a couple cuts. Now I actually have a picture of Doug right here.
Oh, wow. It's a
yeah,
great
that's-
picture of you. You look so handsome.
Thanks.
Check this
Yay.
out. Let's see if I can do this. Watch.
No, what are you doing on my picture?
Make it.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Into the card.
That was great. I know how he did it, too.
How?
Yeah?
How did he do it?
No, because that's because you grew up on the street.
Magic.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's not the best.
I just grow up on the streets all the time.
Come on, let's do one card, Monty. Where's the card? Where's the card?
He's got it.
All right,
got the
all
card?
right.
That was. I got distracted by his clothes.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, Gabe's going to be wearing that shirt, maybe another shirt. It's
Incredible.
likes shirts. He's going to be wearing one at the Honey Farm at LAPCG. What's that stand for?
Los Angeles Patients
Angeles
and
Patients
Caregivers.
and Caregivers. This Friday from 3 to 7. Go say hello.
So is that like a farm that like makes honey? Is there gonna be bees there?
There might be bees there, but it's a vape company.
Honey Farm is
Oh, it's a
delicious,
vape
delicious vapor.
It's a vapor weed. So do they get the? Oh my gosh!
What?
Is it
What did they
honey?
get?
Is honey in the vapor?
No, there's no.
No
From
honey
weed?
in it.
Oh, it's just weed.
Just for branding purposes. So I wouldn't worry about it.
It's no honey.
Does it taste
It's
like
not honey weed. When
That would be
honey
good.
weed would be so
You want to try
good.
some of this?
Gabe, put that
I
on
would
the
eat
list.
that cereal.
Honey
That would be a
flavored.
good cereal.
Got it.
Yeah.
Honey weed.
My breath stink. What is this for your breath? This is more weed?
I wish it had been. What is this for your breath? Jumbo.
That's what it's like.
It is okay for your breath, I guess. It's a little minty, but it's
Take a spritzer.
it's what they call a CBGB.
A CBGB.
It gives you the CBGBs.
GBs.
You become like a nightclub that gets crazy and then closes down.
Is it a different kind of high for
It's
that?
not the same time anymore. Times change. Ahmed Bharoocha,
Yes.
debut album, Almond Badoody.
Almond Badoody.
Oh man, people are gonna love typing that.
But duty.
Almond Badoody is available from
it.
Comedy Central Records. And you can go to cc.com/buybadooty.
Oh man.
You're gonna get a Grammy. You're gonna win a Grammy.
There's just so many ways to spell badooty.
He's gonna get a Grammy,
What
man.
if they get fancy and throw in, an H like your name?
Hopefully it still gets there. I don't know.
Yeah, right? And you're on an Adult Swim program called Dream Corp LLC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nikki
Really fun
Rutherford.
show. Yeah, it's really cool. It's like half live
boy,
action,
real
half
great.
rotoscope. It's cool. They
Thanks
like
for-
paint over people.
Thanks. that sounds awesome. I'd like to be painted over.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. This was great weed.
You had a good time with it?
Got really high.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Way too
we'll
high.
get some more comments from you in the post show when we call Gabe time.
Okay.
And Kassem G, we actually looked it up. His 43rd appearance on the show.
I don't
Wow.
think so.
I think he should be called the smoke
You were sitting here the whole time, and I said, we actually looked it up.
I was like, nobody did the research. I know that.
You've been on this show 43 times?
No.
Yep, 43 times.
Wow. He should be in the Smoke Yours crew. That means
never
he don't
get tired
never have
of
his own weed.
No, we don't.
Yours.
He's a great,
Smoke
he's a
yours.
great anvil. No, that's not right.
This is
Anchor.
great.
Yeah, he's a big heavy weight.
Yeah.
No, he's great to have.
Thanks for having me.
hanging
Thanks for having me
out.
back.
Always a pleasure.
I'm sure I'll see you soon.
Yeah, I think people still need to know your diet secrets.
My what?
Yeah, you guys are all in good shape. You should all tell people
not
how to
me.
be
My
in
diet.
good shape.
Well, I try to drink my weight in water. So for every pound I weigh, I drink an ounce of water. And I eat grapes on Halloween.
Yeah.
That is a great diet.
All right. It's a lot of water.
Bust out the grapes once a year. You can go to Kassem's YouTube channel just by going to
Yeah, check me out
youtube.com.
on YouTube.
Kassem G. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were disputing it. No,
he was
you need to go to
agreeing.
YouTube, like I said.
No, I was agreeing with your other sentence.
Anyway, it's on YouTube. And
Yeah, some K.
you boobs should check it out. And
Great stuff.
I'm sad to say, this sounds like a much bigger announcement is coming. We don't know when the next show is going to be, so you just have to check in.
Yeah.
Check in with the website, and I just moved my mouth around, so we'll dub in me saying
Yeah.
right there whatever the next show date's going to be.
And
And
get
we'll
out
also-
there and vote if it's
We'll
not.
also put up a thingy. Yeah, it might not be before Election Day, so get out and vote. If it's right
gotta
after
vote.
Election Day, we'll certainly have lots of stuff to talk about.
Well, can I come back?
And of course you can
I'ma
come
be at
back whenever you
Magoobies.
want. Oh, Magoobies.
So you bring grapes for everyone.
Damn you, Magoobies! It's a weird word to say in anger. Thank you again to Tiffany Haddish and Ahmed Bharoocha and Kassem G.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Gabe the Magician. Join us in a day or two with in Gabe time, and we'll see you next whenever.
Be seen.